Sleepy? I hope not. September 2017, last year, I was using my old Motorola phone. Not really old, but then it just helped me do the work, my daily work. It helped me to take nice photo as well as make nice video. So I was pretty happy about my phone. Except that the battery was like about 75 to 80% usage. So midday, normally I need to charge one more round. But overall, I'm just happy about it, okay? And I'm a fan of photography, so I take a lot of photos. Then sometime down the road, I bought a new phone for my wife. She's there. It's a P10 Huawei, okay? And she's holding that to take me now. So then she started showcasing her photograph for me. I was like, wow, this phone can make a non-pro quite amateur. So I was telling myself, even though my phone can last another 8 months to about 1 year, I was telling myself if I'm going to change my phone 1 year down the road, I'll definitely get a Huawei, one of the best options. So right after that, life goes on. We went for a movie, and then suddenly the advertisement, and you see Huawei, dual Leica lens. And then they show the pictures, wow, so impressive, so nice. So I was like, good. Then we went to Kuala Lumpur to work. Then sometimes in our handphone, sometimes when we were browsing the web, you will see again Huawei with all the nice picture shows. So I was like so impressed already. Okay, then nothing still happened. And then November 2017, last year, both of us went to London. And then we went for London for 14 days. We take a lot of pictures, I take a lot of pictures. I use the big digital SLR to take, and we take a lot of videos as well. And we make a nice video out of all these videos and little pictures. And it was pretty good. How do I know it? Because I post it online and a lot of my friends liked it, shared it, good comment, and everyone praised that the photo was nice. Up until my wife started to share her pictures. She get like 5 times the likes, 6 times the likes. More people like her, that kind of thing. So I was like, okay. 2 days later, guess what phone I'm using now? Yeah, Huawei Mate 10 Pro. I'm not here to advertise phone, okay? But think about this, how many times it happens to you that how our mind subtly being conditioned by very strong and good marketing that we make a decision that I don't think I need to buy the phone at that time. But even after that, I feel that it's a very logical decision that I must make a phone, I must buy the phone, even until now. So my sharing today will be on 2 parts. One part is what we call money smart. By definition from Investopedia, money smart is just saying that your cash, your money, being controlled, being handled by professionals who are more well informed, how they invest for you to make more money. But in my definition, I think that money smart should also include, especially for youngsters like you, when you come out to work, how many percent of your income should be saved? How do you invest? Your long-term horizon, your portfolio, and as well as you have to think, just in case that something happens to you, how are you going to manage that risk? So it should cover all these aspects and not just on one. And the second part, I will talk about awareness. And the awareness I'm talking about is not about that you scroll over to your handphone and get some information and knowledge, that kind of awareness. I'm talking about internally us. How do you have that awareness to control your money? That is very important. So it goes to the first part we talk about not moving. Okay. Alright. Are we money smart? Are we really money smart, honestly? If you ask one person, maybe yes, maybe no, but if you ask the whole crowd, do you think Malaysia is money smart? If really so, how in the world that scams across the world is increasing? It's not decreasing, increasing. Only one word we're talking about, greed. It's all because of greed that scam becomes at large. And we actually indirectly encourage the operators to continue doing it. How? By playing a part, by helping them. You say no. But I know everyone, when you have money, you will start to think, if my money I don't invest them, I will probably spend them, it's not good, so I must invest somewhere. But you might be careful that you might go into a scam. So how do you know whether there is a scam or is an investment? Do you want to know the normal pattern of a scam coming along? Do you want to know? Yes? Okay. First, that person, you are the prospect, they will tell you about how this business model, it could be a multi-level, that it could, or how, you know, how we can earn money from it. And then you see the return is so lucrative that it's like, wow, if I don't go into it, I'll be missing it. And then they will start using testimonial, telling you that this who and who also come in, and they earn a lot of money. You won't be surprised that these testimonials, sometimes they are actors, sometimes they are artists, sometimes they use testimonial of very famous business people, even politicians. Even you get the chance to meet the testimonial telling you that, oh, how successful I am using this business. And then, whether you like it or not, they will consistently follow up with you. Then they will keep on invite you to all this agenda. They flash you with their nice watches, their nice cars, their nice handbag, luxury LV and all those things. They make you tempted that, wow, if I don't come in, I'm at loss. So finally you make a right decision that, okay, I will join. That's where the problem comes. You bring in the money to them, then you realize, oh God, my money is back there. Now I need to find other people to come in so that I get a portion of it. That is when the scam keep on growing. And it turns in different nature. So be very careful on this thing. But you do want that if it's not a scam, you do really want to know that I want to invest. Because if you don't invest your money and you just put it in the bank, actually you're losing value of about 4 to 5% every year. Or if you put in FD, it's about 1.8% value losing. All because of inflation. And based on this survey by this Personal Wealth Young survey, it says that 7% of the respondents actually invested 30%, which is good. But staggering 45% is only investing less than 7%. That means we are always at turning back. That is one part. What about spending? You know, our time, the older time, my father's time, not my time, there were a lot of them drive, park, you have to walk, you have to pick up something, and then you go check out, and then you pay things. That was the older type of shopping. Nowadays, you do finger shopping. Am I right? These companies are so successful that make their shopping is so seamless that it's just so natural to press and click and then buy, and you'll be happy waiting for the delivery. Because of that, if you don't realize, actually it has already made our shopping gap, our financial gap to lower so dramatically that it's just so easy to shop. Naturally, you will spend more money. And all this will lead to one thing, and not surprising, last year, 250 over 1,000 people got bankrupt in 1 year. Versus the previous year, which is only 5 figures. And don't be surprised that a big portion of the bankruptcy are our age. Lack of the understanding of money. Okay? And because of all that, we also can say that the saving part is also not enough. We are supposed to save 10% of our monthly income, not negative 10%. So in Malaysia, the EPF, they say that 68% of that, the retiree, actually have about 50,000. It's not too late, too early for you all to understand now because you are going to work soon to understand it early. Just imagine if you're retiring today and you have only 50,000 in your bank. Do you dare to retire? Oh, Mr. Gu, I contest because at retirement I just spend less lah. Okay, let me ask you one question. Can anyone answer me? From Monday to Sunday, which day do you think you spend the most money?
Friday.
Which day?
Friday.
Friday, Saturday, right? Why? Because it's holiday. Hello, retirement, every single day is Saturday, no? Every single day is Sunday. The challenge is how do you spend time without spending money? So retirement planning is a big issue. Now, come to this part is even more alarming. Do you know that Malaysia is actually quite educated nowadays? But the fact that most of us fail to understand that the cheapest way to mitigate your risk, to put away your financial risk, is to do crowdfunding. You don't have to use your own money to take care of financial risk. There is such a thing called crowdfunding, aka insurance. How come Malaysia have such low insurance rate? Only about 45% of Malaysians have insurance, and average policy is about 57,000. Convert that to language and you understand. That means in the family, if the father is the breadwinner, and if he dies, your family gets 57,000. How long do you think the family can last? That is a big issue. That is very disturbing for me, especially for us as financial planners. So this is the issue about money smart. Now, of course, I bombard everyone with all these things. You'll be thinking, how in the world that I can take care of everything and understand it at one shot? You can't. But I can give you a solution as a start. The answer is, my second point, awareness. And the awareness, again, I'm not talking about just information or news that you read. I'm talking about the internal awareness of us. It all starts with us. So how does it say? Now let's say imagine in a dark room where you need to go across to the end to reach your goal. But in between the road, there's a lot of obstacles, up and down, and also traps. You definitely will fall down if you can't see the road, right? Awareness is such that a torchlight in your arm, or just a flicker of a switch so that I can see the road clearly. That awareness will shine through your blurriness, your emotion cloud, and then lead you directly to your goal. How do I say that? In the event that when a scam comes, someone wants to con you into the business, because they want to stir your greed, you have that awareness in you. You will start to have ding, 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 ding. Oh, this guy is trying to stir my greed, so I better be alert. Then in the moment of savings, you know that every month, beginning of the month, I take 10% out. Because of that awareness, it will give you that, okay, now what I do is deliberately take 10% out and put it somewhere and save. Full stop. I do the rest with 90. And when the investment time comes, when the market crashes, you don't just, oh, chabut, 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 and go. Or when the price goes up, you don't just jump in and try to catch the train. No, you will pull back, you think about your investment horizon, you think about your goal of investment, and you evaluate whether you want to do what you want to do. And in terms of spending, you get that pause time. I walk away whether I want to buy that particular thing. And pause, and pause, and pause. And then I evaluate, okay, I don't actually need that. Then you make your decision. This is what awareness can do for us. And you'll be thinking, can we actually have that kind of awareness? Or does it really exist? I can prove to you that all of you have that kind of awareness. Yes? But you have to participate with me, okay? Now, first thing you do, can you raise your right arm? Raise to the maximum, okay? And then you point your thumbs up to the maximum. Do you feel some sensation at the back of your palm here? A little bit pain? Yes? Yes? Right? That is awareness. That is awareness, and that is awareness. The moment, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. The moment I start talking about it, and most of your arm fall down, right? Your awareness gone. Where is the awareness? Comes to me. Right? That is awareness, the ability to focus at that point where you want to focus, and the clarity in your mind to do what you want to do. That is the awareness that you have been since the day one of your life until now. Except that we have never trained it to be so sensitive that if you shine that awareness light into money smart, how wrong can you be? You think about it. Upfront, I know I have lack of knowledge. Because of awareness, I know I will go and study and learn more about it, and browse through and learn about all the knowledge. Then I don't know how to do. I will go through the internet and then search for the information of how to do it. Then with awareness, it will point me straight from my logic to my execution to do exactly what I intend to do, and it will create the goal that I wanted to create. How far can you be? How bad can you be if you have that kind of awareness? Now, I've already proved to you that you all have awareness. But the question is, how can we sharpen it, make it so focused? You want to know my secret? Yes? You know I come from Ipoh, and Ipoh people love white coffee. So what I do is, this is exactly what I will do. I go to a coffee shop, I order a white coffee, I sit down. This is what I tell myself. Okay, coffee is here, internally. My arm extending to take the coffee. The coffee is a bit heavy, but I take it. I bring it near to my mouth. I can smell the aroma. So nice. Then I take a sip because I know it might be hot. So I take a sip. Okay, it's good enough. I can take a mouthful. So I take a mouthful. Then my right arm extending and put it back. I goggle a little bit in my mouth. It tastes so good. Then I swallow. I feel the warmth from the throat to my stomach. So that whole process, I feel every single sensation and I identify it slowly by slowly. And yes, I look like a complete idiot doing that. And if you do that, you will look like a complete idiot as well. Okay? You don't have to do it in the crowd. Okay? Just go into a private room and do it on your own. But I promise you one thing, if you do that deliberately every single day for 2 or 3 times, you are actually training your mind to be focused at what you wanted to do. That sharpness in your mind and the clarity of your action will not bring you any mistakes when you wanted to do that. Now, I've shared with you how it can be done. So my conclusion is, if you don't have awareness in all these things, your mind is not having this awareness. Whenever you make decision, it's called automatic mode. Auto mode is extremely dangerous, especially dealing with money matters. So that becomes a big problem for us. Train it up, everyone can do it. So I share with you is up to now. And yeah, this picture I just want to share with you. It was taken by my wife with the phone. So ended up I have to buy the new one. Okay? Alright, thank you.